Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the second installment in my series Adulting with Bhaeravi. In the first video, I shared financial adulting tips with you guys that I've learned over the last 9 to 10 years of me working. These were my personal tips and I loved your comments on it. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing friendships and relationships while adulting, because man, does all of that change from when you were in school. Friendships, how in school or college kind of settings, friendships kind of fall in your lap because you're meeting the same people every day, so you're bound to become friends. But then again, when you move out of school and the thing that would bring you close, which is an establishment, like having to meet every day forcefully, was not there anymore. Things change. Now, I won't say my friendships have changed. Luckily, I still have the same friends from school. We have the same relationship. I love it. I meet my best friend in London all the time. I'm not talking about that part. What I'm talking about is how, as you grow older or adult, as we are saying in this series, the friendships, there is an individuality that comes in the friendship. So what I'm getting to with this is, you and your friends from school might not go to the similar college. Hell, you might not even be in the same city, right? So you have to, the first thing that comes, which is like a change in relationships, is your friends or best friends might make new friends or best friends, and you have to deal with, are you going to be the jealous friend, the supportive friend, going to be part of that friend group? It's a very weird dynamic, and you have to be okay with your school friends tapping into other friend groups and having people to make plans with other than you. So that's a very different change, but ultimately I think you learn how to be okay. It's not like if they have new friends, they're not close with you. Both can exist in harmony, and it does not have to mean that your relationship changes, and you learn to share your friends. That is something that is an important learning you learn at that stage. So if you are in that situation, do not doubt yourself, do not think about it. If you feel things are changing, talk to your friend, and if they are a real friend, they will want to make you feel okay about that, right? That, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize that this was happening. I'll make sure to be better. That's what real friends do. Now, what real friends do not do, which is another thing I learned in adulting. So when you're in school, right, you are a bit more timid. Some people might be more outspoken, but you're not that outspoken. So when you grow up, you form your own thinking, you get a different kind of self-confidence. People become more comfortable with making jokes, and some of those jokes might not sit with you. Now, when you're younger, since you don't have the confidence to stand up for yourself. If you do, amazing, I'm a fan. I didn't. Now, when you're adulting, that totally changes. Not only do people respect what you're going to say, because you are your own person, right? You have to stand up for yourself. Now, I'm going to give this example. So I made new friends when I came here in Singapore, right? And I think this is the baddest move that I've done, and it's the biggest character arc in my character journey in this life, if life was a show. So I have this friend, like more of an acquaintance, and he would just comment like passive-aggressive things on my story. So I have learned that you need to trust your gut. I made a reel and a shorts about it also. If you think in your gut, this is rude, you don't like it, you don't like it, say to the person. As I was as firm and straightforward as I could, and I said, hey, I do not enjoy you making these kind of jokes. He said, it's just a joke. I said, well, I don't enjoy these kind of jokes, so I would appreciate if you could stop using them. I said these exact words. The person blasts off at me like, oh my god, you're so rude, you're so overreacting, blah blah blah. And I said, no, I'm not overreacting. I mean, you're my friend, so I'm just telling you I feel bad for something. And as a friend, like, if you thought you hurt your friend, you would be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, right? So I thought that's what I expected. Then they said, oh no, you're right, I'm sorry. Okay, next minute I know I'm blocked out of the friend group. Okay, got it. Out of the friend group chat, which I am not even mad about, because honestly, good riddance. But I think adulting in friendships and relationships is voicing out how you feel in a friendship or a relationship. Because guys, friendships and relationships do not have to be hard. They have to be easy. They have to come easy to you. It doesn't have to be like you have to work so hard to maintain the relationship, to please the other person. That's not a friendship or a relationship. You have to have transparent communication, be able to be open with them. And if you did not like something they said, you should have the comfort level to say it to them. That is a good friendship and relationship. And when it comes to adulting, you grow up all of these friendships and relationships should be comfortable like that. Lesson number 3 in adulting, friendships and relationships, is about going solo. That is the best friendship and relationship I've developed, which is with me. When you're younger, you need someone to go out with you. In school, we even need a friend to go to the bathroom with us, right? So when you grow up, right, of course there are going to be people who have a job, children even, they're married, they have to do housework. So a lot of the time your schedules might not match. You might have made plans, but last minute they had to cancel due to reason A, B or C. When we're younger, that really affects things, but when you're older, I would highly suggest do not change your plans because one of your friend cancelled. Just go. They're busy, right? They're fine, but you're the one whose day gets ruined. And when you're adulting, say you live alone, guys, you can't be dependent on others for things like this. If you have a plan which can be done solo, just go. I know some people have terrible social anxiety and everything and they really can't go. Not talking about that. My plans are not going to change if somebody does not decide to come. That's what I did in COVID, because if I stood by waiting for every person that cancelled on me, I would not be going anywhere, and all these COVID vlogs would not have been made. By the way, if you haven't, please make sure to watch those. I explored Singapore alone so much and I love it. That was such a great, enriching experience. So lesson number 3, don't wait around for people to join your plans. Just make plans with yourself. Last but not the least, put yourself first. And if they're your friends, they will understand it. I mean, of course, there's a people pleaser in all of us, I think, and you feel bad for cancelling. You feel like if I say that I'm too tired to go, they're gonna get mad at me. But that's a very school kind of friendship. I feel, again, if it's a friendship, it needs to be comfortable enough where if you don't feel like going, you can just voice it out. And now I've really learned to put myself, again, this was all during the lockdown, I started to put myself first and say, you know what, honestly, and I don't even make, like, just to practice saying no, I don't even make fake up lies. I just say that I don't feel like going, just to practice saying no. And you know what, this is a test of friendships. If they're your real friend, they will understand. Either they'll try to convince you, or if not, they will change the plan, like, okay, let's just meet at home, how about that, how does that sound? And you're like, actually, I'm okay with it, yeah, I just want to stay in pajamas all day. They're like, fine, I'll come to your house. I've done that plenty of times with my friends, because honestly, it doesn't matter where we're going. For me, I want to hang out with you. I love my friends and the company, so I'll change up the location and everything. I'll do whatever you want because I want to hang out with you. You're gonna feel so like light that okay, that was fine, that's great, you know. In friendships, that needs to happen. So that's my lesson number 4 in adulting, which is if you don't feel like going somewhere, just voice out. Be comfortable in your skin in the friendship and relationship. Well, these were a few lessons I've learned so far when it comes to adulting in friendships and relationships. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know any friendship or relationship lessons you've learned in the comments, guys. I love to read your comments. I urge you every time to comment. Even if you don't want to subscribe, just make sure to leave a comment. I love to read them. Watch the last video, which was about financial tips if you haven't yet, and wait for the next one. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.